my channel. I am so excited to film this video today. This is a video that I've wanted to film for a while, but I just feel like it's so vast and there's so many things that I could say that I don't even know where to begin. We're just gonna try to start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. Alright, so today's video is all about why I love candles. This may seem a little corny. I am prepared for the possible feedback of, okay, you just really like candles and that's special for you. I actually really truly do have a passion for candles. Let's start with some backstory. When I was 17, my family and I took a trip to go visit my grandparents in Florida. It was spring break. And we went downtown to a bunch of these quirky little tourist shops. I absolutely adore tourist shops. Little funky little, you know, the shops that you would only find in that specific location. We went into this store that was like a home design store. Home design store is not really my cup of tea. I walk in the store and I can remember the moment that I walked into the store and just, you know, through normal breathing, it wasn't like I was trying to smell anything in particular, but I just took a deep breath and I was like, suddenly I felt something so different. And I mean, I wasn't bent out of shape about being in the store. I had nothing against being there in the first place, but the smell of the store, I felt super calm. I felt really happy. And I mean, I'm already on vacation, so I was already happy. I didn't want to leave. And if that's how they're trying to get people to buy stuff, then they did a good job, because I did not want to leave the store because it just smelled so good and it made me feel so good. I could not stop thinking about it. I would actually think about the scent and the way that the scent made me feel for months after, because it was just like a little happy place. I could remember the way that I felt smelling it, and I couldn't get over it. Flash forward to the next year's spring break, I'm like, I'm gonna buy this candle. I'm gonna find it. I can't live without it. I've spent a year thinking about this candle, you know, this little candle, and I can't stop thinking about it, so I have to go back and find it. Shout out to my mom, my grandma, and my sister for walking all over downtown Sarasota with me trying to find this little quirky shop with this candle. We even got into the shop when we finally found it, and I was like, this is so weird. And I'm sorry that I'm gonna ask. I was like, this is so weird, but do you have any idea what candles your shop was burning this time last year? And unfortunately, they had no idea, which makes sense. So we're looking around the shop. I'm smelling every candle in sight, and none of them are smelling like the candle that I smelled a year ago. Now I know what you might be thinking. It could have been a combination of the scents. It could have been just the way that the store smelled in general. And I do think that all of that plays a part in it. But there was a specific candle they were burning that definitely contributed to the overall ambiance of the store and what I was smelling. I knew that there had to be a candle somewhere. I smell every single candle type they have in the store, and I could not find it. And the one that was closest to the smell was $50. I know. I was quite crushed. From then on, every single store we went into on that vacation, I was smelling every candle, because I'm like, there has to be one somewhere here that smells at least remotely similar. We were in this other little quirky shop that did not sell like home stuff. It sold some home stuff, but it was more like tourist clothes. I'm smelling every candle, you know, some good, some bad. And there's this one sitting on this table, not even really on display, like for sale. You wouldn't see it right when you came in or anything. And it's sitting on this little shelf table thing, and I'm like, oh, you know. At last, store, but that's what it smells like. And I'm like, oh my goodness, please, please, please let it be somewhat affordable. And I turn it over and it's $20 and I'm like, I am done. I will get it. I don't want to go another year thinking about this candle. And I'm smelling it and I'm thinking about how happy I am to be in Florida with my family, how good it feels to have a little bit of a break, some downtime from school, how peaceful I felt just when I got to smell the candle. It was my little moment. I was feeling something different than I would have been feeling without smelling it. So I bought the candle and I have it to this day. Do you want to see it? I'll reveal it. Ready? Ta-da! Look at it. It's not even like, I feel like it's gonna fall out at some point because it's kind of separated from its container. I don't know if that is really showing up, but that's right there. Every time I smell it, I am immediately transported back to that little quirky shop in Florida. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Okay, paper white narcissus. Paper white flowers are my favorite flowers. They're little bulbs that you can get. Typically, I think that you get them in the colder months, like maybe December through February. Flower experts, I may be wrong. But this is mixed with a little bit, it's almost like a sea salty smell. So it's perfect Florida. It's so beachy. I have no idea what this is. And I don't even really understand the container. And the ingredients aren't on there, so I have no idea what it's made from. If it's beeswax possibly with this color, if it's dyed to look like this. But all I know is it smells so good. Oh my word. Okay, anyway, so reasons why I love candles. That was a little backstory, so if you hung in there, thank you. I love candles because they can make you feel something. Scent in general has the power to make you feel something. But there is something so special about a candle because it's this condensed little jar of something that has the power to make you happy just by smelling it. But when you find the one, and it's like, it's yours. Like, that's my scent. I love that scent. That scent means so much to me. But everybody has that. Everybody has that scent that makes them think of walking down the beach with the person that they love, waking up in the morning and smelling blueberry pancake, taking a walk through the woods and just smelling the fresh air, a favorite perfume that their mom or grandma wore, the smell of their favorite kind of flower, whatever it is, even if it's something so weird and kind of seeming like, I don't even know what that smell is, but I just love it. And then you find that candle and it reminds you of it, and then you feel something. I just think that's incredible how our brains can interpret that, and how scent is so closely linked to our emotions. Certain scents have the power to help with anxiety and depression and emotional struggles, and personally, as someone who struggles quite a lot with anxiety, I'm all there, you know, anything to make it a little bit more bearable and take me somewhere else when I maybe am not physically able to take myself out of a situation that's making me uncomfortable or making me anxious. And now, I don't want anyone to mistake me. I'm not saying that scents or candles can make everything better, but they sure can help. I think that we've all had that experience where we smelled something. Maybe, like, I love the smell of the rain. If I know it's gonna rain, you know, I'm happy all that day because I love the way I feel because of the way outside looks and smells, and even that kind of indoor scent that can come from it. It's the little things. It is the little things that make the most joy. I love candles because they're warm and they're homey, and especially lighting them, there's a different feel. Whether it's a romantic candlelit dinner or just a nice cozy night at home when you have a candle burning in the kitchen, it adds to the moment. It contributes to the overall feel of whatever's going on. And more often than not, we may not even notice how much something and the way that it smells is contributing to our mood and our general takeaway from a space. I thought about the way that little shop smelled for over a year. I had no reason to be interested in that shop at that time in my life. It didn't interest me at all. And all I could think about when I, knew I was going back there on vacation was how badly I wanted to smell it again. Candles are just little happy things. They're like a little jar of happy if you get a good one. Another reason is candles are decorative. I have 3 candles on my work desk and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on my on my home desk. And I have candles distributed all throughout my room, but they do make nice decor. Even if you don't light them, they often come in very cute or decorative containers or jars, depending on what look you're going for. They're very easy decorating. Candles are fun to make. I really enjoy making candles, not only because just I love candles, but I think it's so therapeutic. It's just this very calm process. You have to be patient, which if you are like me, you struggle with that a lot. So you need to learn in these little ways that you can on how to be patient. And I find it's very calming, it's very peaceful, it's very fun. It can also be really upbeat. I mean, sometimes I'm making candles in my kitchen, jamming out to my favorite music, and it's a party. It's a candle making party, and you know, you can do it with friends. I've made candles with a lot of my friends, and that's really fun. And it's just, they're fun. To get deep for a sec, I just think that holding on to the little things that make you happy, that are perfectly wonderful, easy, okay things that make you happy, are the things that we should really be treasuring. So if a candle brings you so much joy just smelling it, there's nothing wrong with wanting to smell it. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be happy. And that looks a little different for everyone. Kind of going back to what I said earlier, everyone has those scents that make them so happy. You learn so much about people from what kind of scent they like. I'm that person when people are like, you guys can ask me any questions, like personal questions. I'm like, hi, what's your favorite scent? It's interesting, you know, what means something to you, because it's not just like, oh, I just love flowers. There's meaning there. There's a story there. I love paper white narcissus flowers because I have memories of my mom planting the bulbs in our house in these cool little blue vases. There was a really busy week that I had with my drama class when I was in theater, and I came home and she just put one of the little vases with the bloom in my room, and my room smelled so amazing. It was such a good smell. And it was so spring. It was so organic. And keep in mind, this is in January. So I have wonderful memories of just loving that smell. So that there are stories there. And I think that is something so treasurable. And candles are awesome because you can keep smelling, you can keep reliving your moment with your candle. I know that was kind of an all over the place video, but those are some of the reasons why I love candles. Please let me know some of the reasons why you love candles, or what your favorite candle is, or what your favorite smell is, or what stories you have that go with your favorite candles. I would love to know. I'm always looking for new candles. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!